With the Denver Broncos trading DEVAUGHN VELE to the New Orleans Saints, we need to update our 53-man roster and practice squad predictions. So, just in case you guys missed it, not too long ago, news broke that the Broncos agreed to send DEVAUGHN VELE to New Orleans in exchange for a 2026 4th-round pick and a 2027 7th-round pick. A significant return on investment for the Denver Broncos after they spent the 235th pick on DEVAUGHN VELE last season. He was really strong as a rookie, served as the Broncos' quasi-wide receiver too, had over 400 yards through the air and 3 receiving touchdowns. Now he's in line for potentially a more expanded role in New Orleans, and I do feel bad because he's going from a probable playoff team to a team that might have the number 1 overall pick in the draft. But I do think he's going to be showcased quite a bit down there in New Orleans. I wish Vele nothing but the best of luck, and I think this is a big-time fleece by the Denver Broncos. I didn't think anyone was going to give up a 4th-round pick for DEVAUGHN VELE, let alone a 4th and a 7th-round pick. Great move by Denver, but let's go ahead and bring in our 53-man roster prediction here. And I'm not going to go through every single position. It's not going to change too much from last week's predictions, so I'll go ahead and link that in the description below. That way you guys can see how that looked and get explanations on all these positions. But in the wide receiver room, obviously there's going to be a change. Courtney Jackson, I now have making the 53-man roster as the 6th wide receiver. So I still think that Denver is going to keep 6 wide receivers. But with Courtney Jackson, the undrafted free agent out of Arkansas State, the Broncos love him, especially Darren Rizzi, the special teams coordinator. He thinks Jackson has really high potential as a punt returner, and the Broncos might want to take away some of the return reps from Marvin Mims. That way he doesn't get injured because they want him to have a more expanded role on offense this season. So maybe they just have Marvin Mims as the kick returner and then Courtney Jackson can be the punt returner. I've loved Courtney Jackson ever since he signed with the Broncos. I think he's uber talented, and now I have him making the 53-man roster because I don't think he would have lasted on waivers. Some other special teams coordinator would have been like, hey, I really like this guy, let's go get him. And Courtney Jackson probably would have been poached. Now you don't have to risk that, and he can just make the 53-man roster. I initially did have Jackson making the practice squad in my projections here. I'm not accounting for poachings in this one, so I do have Joaquin Davis and Jerwan Newton now as the Broncos receivers that they're going to keep on the practice squad. Both of them have flashed in training camp, so now Denver gets to keep their top 3 undrafted wide receivers. The only guy who's potentially on the outside looking in is Kyrese Rowan, and I even think there's an argument to keep Rowan as well. Then you've got Michael Bandy, you've got other guys fighting for a practice squad role, but the wide receiver room just did get a little bit more clear now that DEVAUGHN VELE is out of the picture. Alright, Broncos country, let me know if there's any other changes you would make after the DEVAUGHN VELE trade. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are both free and easy ways to show your support. It helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and it helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. Additionally, if you guys want to go above and beyond in supporting the channel, please consider becoming a channel member today. That would be absolutely incredible. You can do so by clicking the link in the description below. It's not mandatory, but if you guys want to go above and beyond, help support me and help support the growth of the channel, you can do so again by clicking the link in the description below. And until next time, Broncos country, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.